can say whatever I want into the microphone and nobody will have to notice. That's awesome. Oh,
Preview.
preview. It says
Program.
program and commenting.
Do,
So,
what the stream is looking at, do they say preview or program?
I think preview is what's being shown. If I had to guess.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
Yeah. So, just starting here. All right. I think this is probably gonna be all right. Baby Cow LAN.
Baby Cowland.
This is. Oh wait, that's the same comp that they had. That's the same team they had for TwinSquiddies. TwinSquiddies 3.
Oh yeah.
There's Bits, Barticle, Micro, and Cat. So yeah, very. Kind of interesting, kind of different team. Micro typically goes with Tufa and you and.
True.
Yeah. So, it's interesting to see how they'll play out, because. All right, game one, Brian zones. And Micro on Range Blaster, and Cat going on Flingza. Osh on the E leader with Soda on 96 Deco. Holy crap!
All right.
Very cool team comp they have. DJ sitting back, painting in base. Cat trying to go forward. Bits on their bottom flank, trying to get some aggro. Getting pressure from behind for the 96. Unfortunately whiffs. Soda trying to get on zone. Interesting, like the all charge up, but I guess it does to helps get your cracking quicker. So.
True.
All right, it's trying to charge up.
Okay.
Flips back.
Forcing in a really awkward position right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forces them out of the position, which is definitely helpful. Green is 2 down, and they're already in a disadvantage. It's very tough. Cow ends up getting rushed down by Cow. Gets tagged with the wave, so gets tagged with wave again, I think. Could probably heals up at this point.
Ooh, nice pick from Soda.
Yeah. Oh, another two down from Soda. Lilo popping splashdown doesn't seem to get anybody. Cow just sitting back trying to get some bait someone out with Splat Bomb. Bitch popping that Zipcaster. Took 45, so that's nice. Oh.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Gets Cat. Just barely
Soda.
dodges the Zipcasters. That's nice. Green managed to cap zone, which is nice. Cow.
Right, nice.
Cow going down for tri-strikes, so...
That's a good pick there. They made him use strikes.
Yeah. I feel like I'm commentating. If you want to say something, go ahead, please. I hope I'm not, interrupting.
No, you're good. You're good.
Soda popping Kraken. Nice. Good option.
All right.
Manages to stop the zone, which is nice. Camps the jump, which is a pretty huge play.
Nice pick from Cat.
Yeah. Cat trying to stay back. Dodges the E-leader, which is good. Cow popping strikes. Trying to pressure her back even more. She's just trying to push up. Has missiles ready. All on Osh. Solo missiles are usually just to end up being fuck that guy in particular.
True.
Tries to cap the zone, unfortunate, but mines
close.
just end up stopping it. Cow with the signature sub power up T-Tech.
Oh, nice pick from Bits.
Yeah. He's not going down without a fight. And Tufa not Tufa. I saw the range. I thought of Tufa. Micro pops wave at the last second, but unfortunately it just does. So yeah, really great game one from Baby Cow LAN.
True.
Yeah. Very cool team comp. Nice and clean W. Yeah, it was kind of fast. It was pretty fast. I'd say that Casual Link feels like that it can definitely force a comeback here, but
yeah, for sure.
Baby Cow LAN trying to has a point on the board. Hopefully they can use that momentum to make it more. So yeah.
All right. Do you think we'll see any comp changes?
I could see some on for Casual Link, but I'm not sure about for Baby Cow LAN. I can probably see Rainmaker Humpback. Probably Osh is gonna change it because E-leader on Humpback is very isn't as consistent as a lot of other options. Humpback is just a bad like map for a lot of backliners. But for like weapons like Wellstring, it could be interesting.
True.
Lila, it's a really good map for Lila's Blaster, since they can just you pop splash because like Splashdown is just really good or Bubble. I mean Bubble. It's like either or. The kid is just really good. All right, everyone's ready. Surprising they didn't take the whole 80 seconds to use it. Alrighty. Micro going on edit and Bits going to tent.
Alright.
I think that's V10 going by the fit if I had to guess. Yep, that's V10. And Osh Osh is on the Squiffer? Yeah, Osh is on the Squiffer. Soda's on the Recycle Rella. Nice, nice. Alright, Bits hoping to pop ends up whipping the 10 spot. Getting pressured by Lila. Swims away.
Right. Ooh, nice.
One goes down. Cal grabs the Rainmaker and is just running it. Able to cap it. There's nobody up there with him. Cat's just trying to stop him. Hopefully she can get something going. Out of ink. Has to restart. Also, Cooler is up, so that's nice. So that's the thing to know.
Oh, nice missiles.
Missiles 2 people. Nice. She ends up picking it up. I mean.
All right.
So helps. Rainmaker ends up exploding with the Recycle Shield, which is interesting.
Oh, okay, I see what
Oh, Bitch popping back. Oh, it still goes through. It still ends up going through, which is very unfortunate. Micro is the only one left, but he does have Tactical ready, so that's something. All right.
Okay.
Lila popping Booyah. Oh, wait, Lila's on S-Blast. I just now realized. That's interesting. Cal going to the other way. Bit's trying to hopefully flank, but ends up getting picked off. Cat gets.
Ooh.
No, that's. I forgot her.
All right.
Yeah. Made it all the way up to 19, which is insane. Micro opting to throw the Cooler up there. Jumps to his teammates. Nice. Oh. Doesn't get the splashdown cancel, but Soda ends up dying. A la Splatoon 2 splashdown. Oh, Lila's in their flank trying to get some pressure in. Unfortunately, Micro trying to back up, make some space, realize that you might lose, so backs up.
Good call, Micro.
Yeah. Gets picked off by the Recycle. Soda trying to flank behind. Has Splashdown ready. Wondering if he'll use it. Oh, Toxic Fist to trap him, and then Splashdown's on DJ. Oh, whiffs the jump, makes it a second time. Nice. Lila popping Booyah Bomb, hoping to make some progress. This is just a really advantageous spot for them because all they have to really do is just because they could just like stall at that point, but
true, yeah.
Bits managed to stop him. They're 2 down. Hopefully they can try and make something happen.
Ooh, the vac. Okay, let's see if they can score this first checkpoint.
Oh. Alright. Managed to get the Recycle with the vac shot, which is nice. DJ popping Booyah Bomb, nice. Gets picked off by Squiffer right before she can. Alright, Osh backing up. It's just Cat left alive. Osh seeing if he can just try and pressure, but... Oh, gets someone with Autobomb, I think. Yeah, Autobomb. It's complaining in the back. I can hear it. Alright, missiles are a go. They're pretty even. Both are 2 down now. Gets hit by a Cat in the face. Dodges the suction bomb in a really close. Best viewers on that's there's a bot in Twitch chat. Awesome, dude! I can't wait to get it. Best viewers at redacted. All right. It's Cat trying to Bits trying to make the most of back. Back on Rainmaker has really fun playmaking potential.
Oh, sure,
dodges the Booyah Bomb. Realize that the Squiffer is right behind her.
Really tough spot for Orange team right now.
Yeah. All right, they have
nice pick.
2 down. Well, not 2 down, but just 1. All right, gets
Ooh,
another.
nice.
Gets picked off by the
Oh,
suction
okay.
bomb. Very unfortunate.
Wait, nice pick from DJ.
Yeah, DJ getting cow, managing to deny the Zuka.
Ooh.
Unironically, Recycle Umbrella 2 on this map might actually be pretty decent. Lila trying to flank. Unfortunately, he doesn't make it in time. Cat pressuring from a distance with Flingza. Oops. Hosh trying to flank now. Gets Hosh. Nice. Oh. Gets picked off by the mixture, but trapped between Splashdown and Zuka, so can't really do much about that, unfortunately. Bits just trying to do whatever he can. Suspicious with the tent shield. That's nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right.
Oh, okay.
DJ having to. All right. DJ, no, what are you?
No, DJ.
DJ trying to pick a fight with Ash. This was an advantageous position. Suddenly opened up. And now they have to work so much harder in order to do it. Very unfortunate. Now it's like it is doable actually. Oh wait, no, walks right into the splashdown. Very unfortunate. That was really close actually.
That was close.
Yeah. That was a really good play. Very good play from on their part.
True. Is it play all 3 or best of 3?
I think it's play all 3 because the last few ones were play all 3, so I'd imagine it'd be the same for here. All of them getting the same emote.
Okay, nice.
Huge. GJ redacted. Right. That was a really good comeback. That was almost a very close comeback. So.
True. Yeah.
VG splashdown. Ooh. That is one of the maps. All right. Looks like we're going to tower on. Crab Lake? Ship Shape? Oh.
Museum.
Oh. Could be literally any other map, but.
Ooh, Hagglefish.
Tower Haggle. Interesting.
It's my favorite map mode for sure.
It's a really good map mode for this.
True.
Well,
I think
yeah.
I have a feeling Micro might go Range Blaster here.
Yeah. But Range Blaster is just really good on tower, but especially I don't play much range like anymore. I used to for a little bit, but that's mostly casually. But I do remember Hagglefish being a really good range map. So Lila is just in a really good position because they can just go any of their typical blaster stuff. This is just a really good position. I wonder if any of Casual Link is going to be able to bring it back. So it was so close. It was, yeah. Unfortunate slip up from DJ. Unfortunately, was just so close, but mistakes are made.
Yeah.
So can't really fault anybody for it. Lila and Soda, the two competitive players, taking the time, tried and true tradition of taking as much time as you possibly can to select your weapons.
True. I did play with Lila last night in the tournament, the Miku beam, and I remember we would take almost all the time.
Yeah. If I had to guess, it'd probably be something like aim drills or.
Oh yeah.
Aim drills just typically finalizing your gear, make sure you're absolutely want this build or that build. It's typically something that a lot of people. All right. Power on Haggle. Bits going to Stamper Nouveau. Micro sticking with Edit. Lila going to Vanilla as Blast. And then I think it's Soda going on Recycle. Osh going on is tried and true V Hydra because Custom Hydra is banned. Screw that weapon. It took me so long to 4-star it, and I feel guilty every time I play it. DJ having Booyah ready, so hopefully she can try and do something with it, but very unfortunate, but dies. Osh pressuring from a distance, not pressuring, being really close for Hydra, but then again, this is kind of a position that they typically want to take. Gets flanked by Micro's Edit, so. Nice. Gets picks off by Lila coming in really clutch, avenging their fallen teammate. I'm so fucking stupid.
All good.
Yeah, I'm gonna get camped. Oh, swims back into the missiles. Very unfortunate play from him. Cat swimming up. Hopefully, can she do it?
Ooh,
oh, unfortunate. Pop's bubble. A really good play from. I'm losing all my words. Osh managing to stop Cat. He gets picked off.
Ooh, nice pick from Bits.
Yeah. Oh. Very unfortunate thing with Stamper is that trading off like Burst Bomb for Toxicness is that you don't have as much capability to do any. Is that you don't have as much mobility. DJ managed to stop Cow. They're 2 down now. Hopefully, and they're actually in the lead for this, which is actually pretty good. But it is a very small lead. Hopefully, they can try and do something.
True.
She's close to Booyah, hoping to try and make
Nice
something work.
pop. Unfortunate pick.
Alright, trying to pick a fight with manages to beat Cat. Wins the fight, wins a 1v1 with Cow. Lila pressuring her at a distance.
Ooh, nice.
Both of them go down.
Or they got this.
It's just Lila and Soda coming back. All right, 3 of them missiles go. Lila manages to survive the Booyah, which is good. Doesn't dodge the missiles, unfortunately. Bits popping Crab on tower, which is they have a really good position, and they're almost their checkpoint is almost capped. This is a really good position for them. Hopefully they can try and, if they can, it'll be a really good position. I sound so biased every time, but I promise I'm not. I promise it's nothing personal. Soda goes down. Cow getting picked off by Stamper.
Good job stopping that push from Purple Team.
Oh, Micro watching the flank. Nice. Face full of edit, which is popping Cooler. Hoping to provide a good checkpoint for each of the teams. All right. Oh, Cal pops. Very unfortunate slider from Lila. He ended up whipping it. Very sad. But Cow trying pressure gets DJ. Nice. They're 2 down right now. They're 2 down, but I don't know. With only a minute 30 left, wondering if they'll be able to do it. Oh. All right, dodges the missiles. The thing with missiles that a lot of people is that missiles on Hagglefish, you can just like hide under hiding under the tents or something, which is something I never knew I could do. Well, I did. Well, I'm whipping it. All right, Popsuka gets DJ.
Ooh, nice pick.
Nice, and gets Micro
nice.
too, which is too huge. Him and Soda are on the play, and that's a wipe. Hopefully, a wipe. Can they bring it back? Lila just sharking under their plats. He has Reef Slider ready. Osh just hiding on tower. Oh, Cat trying to rush at him. Unfortunately, she goes down. Osh and Soda on tower. This is this does actually feel doable, especially since the fact that they're 2 down now. All right, Lila picks off Cat. Stamper on tower. Oh, Bits goes down. Trying to do everything they can to try and bring it back. DJ gets picked off by Soda. Lila goes down. It's just Soda left. He has to swim out. Pops Cooler for everyone. This is a really good. This could actually be a comeback.
True. Let's see what they can do here.
Pops Bubble gets shredded by Tower. I'm not sure if that was the play or anything, but I know that's a thing you do with Cooler.
Yeah, they need to not moving forward up here.
Yeah. Micro trying to pressure Osh. Oh, Lila pops Slider. He manages to get Micro, and just like that, they take it. Oh, yeah. In a clean 3-0 from that was a really good comeback all things considered.
Yeah, that was.
So, all of them here. I got 2 diamonds and an iron pick on team 2. Well, actually it's Baby Cow LAN. They just haven't updated the score. Yeah, that was a very good play on their part. So yeah, Beef Slider. Yeah, it really do be. So, we got,
either going to be probably maybe on the Slosher or Shot.
Or Nautilus, maybe. I know they played Nautilus too, but
Yeah,
I haven't seen it as of recent.
Yeah, when I was playing with him last time, we had a very similar team comp, and he played mostly Bucket. So,
Gotcha. Yeah, I've been learning Bucket myself.
definitely a strong weapon.
It's strong, but it's really hard to use sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Ink was talking about that the other day.
It's a high skill ceiling weapon.
Yeah, well, the game should be starting here shortly, so we will see what they're running.
We are back. So back, even. Let's see, S-Blast on Tufa.
Ooh,
Tri-Stringer
ink on the
coming
bow.
out. Got a Zinc mini Splatling with the mini buffs. I see a lot of potential
Alright.
with it.
Exciting team comp, and also
Very
great color synergy.
interesting.
All the gray buttons.
The gray versus the colorful. We got a Snipe Rider. Pretty unsurprised by seeing that.
Blaster's poking around the left stack here.
Indeed.
Cooler is
First
out.
cooler
for
is
the orange
out.
team.
Super Chumps have gone out too. We'll see who prevails with this push. Looks like. Oh
Pencil
yeah, I
has
was
to
gonna
jump
say they're
out.
extending a little too much there.
It's like
Let's
the one
see.
down for orange.
Yep. Looks like they've got bubbles, so I wonder if they'll be using that soon. Triple
S-Blast
splashdown
goes
going
down.
out.
Zimmy
Splash is out.
trying to
So
hold
is
middle for
T-Tech.
blue.
We got a Inkjet out. Not doing
Bubble
too much
mitigating
value.
most of that. Trade from the Blaster and the dualies.
Umbrella will be going down. Snipe Rider here to try and stall their push as much as they can. S-Blast on the left, looking for a flank most likely. They've got Cooler out again. Looks like they're going to pop strikes here soon.
S-Blast pushing in on our T-Tech here. Doesn't.
Very low. Very.
Okay, Booyah's out. Will they make a push with this?
They
Looks
do
like
not have a power clam, so I'm not sure why they are currently pushing. There goes the strikes. Looks like we'll have a big bubbler here soon.
Looks like blue
They
is
got
not
6
going to give
clams
up.
now. Nice. Big bubbler goes out.
Blaster.
Blaster could
very
have probably
close, though,
secured that
so-
kill. Fell back though. There
Ooh,
we
Blaster
go.
gets the
Finished it
Zimmy.
off. Looks like we'll
Right.
get a triple
And they have
splashdown popping
splashdown.
out here. All their clams will drop though, which will be a problem to make a power clam.
Yeah, neither team has very many clams right now, so
Yeah, it's looking like a
the game is
pretty big
not going to be
stalemate.
scored anytime soon.
Nope. Honestly surprised I'm considering how many clams are on this map. Almost halfway through the match and we still haven't seen any significant pushes quite yet. Looks like the Blaster's going for a couple picks here. Will they succeed? Not quite.
Just backing off to fight another day.
Looks like they're just staggering their opportunities.
shot from
Gets countered
Tufa
by the
here.
S-Blast.
And the Rella,
Oof.
okay.
Rella's
two
down 2.
Looks like we got some
Snipe Rider will
momentum.
have
Got a
to
couple claims in
defend
reserve.
itself. Rella
Right,
goes
strikes are
down.
coming
Strikes
out.
are
Slow things down a bit for the blue team, but looks like they're maintaining their momentum. They
Got a grab
up
tank
here.
out. Looks like they're here
Booyah's
for a big
ready.
push. Booyah ready. They're going to toss it. Interesting spot.
Looks like things are stalling out here for blue team. Orange
Ah.
is reclaiming their basket area.
Snipe Rider is just unkillable, it seems. He is making all the right choices currently.
Yeah,
Truly a
down,
backline player.
two down on blue. This is looking
it's-
to be likely to score for orange team.
Lots of potential here.
Fortunately, it
Could
does
go
not
either
look
way.
like they are getting their clams in order here. So
Yeah, especially they're not getting any of them on the sides, so they're missing out on a lot of potential. First power clam of, I think, the entire game, surprisingly.
might just be. Oh no.
With a minute left in the match, this is a very big stalemate.
Yeah, looks like
Neither side can really get much ground here. It's been a huge neutral fight in mid for the most part.
Blue's gotten close, and orange has also gotten pretty close, but nothing too significant.
2 down on orange now, and we're going in with the
Oh,
chumps,
first
plus the clam.
Power Clam comes out for
So,
blue. Looks like they got
maybe we'll see
countered
something
by
happen
the
here.
triple splashdown. Will they see a score here? Tufa's going for it,
Trying to fight through
and
the
he
pencil.
will
Looks like
find that
makes it.
first score.
Very nice.
Very good job for Tufa here.
Right.
Just
Ooh,
getting
3 down on orange.
steamrolled
It
out
looks like
there. Yeah, it looks
Blue
like they're
is
gonna get a big
holding this very
push
well.
here.
Ooh, now the blaster. That's a stagger. That is not going to be helpful for the orange team.
Exactly. Looks like the Brella's saving up for an inkjet. We'll pop
Yeah.
it now. Good
Okay.
defense. Don't
Looks
want
like
him
we
to
still have
score more.
Tufa in here fighting for his life as he jumps out. But
Looks like
that
they're trying to
is-
keep that basket open, and will they succeed? Does
Probably
not look
not.
like it, but
That
they had
was
a
a brutal
huge
push.
So this will
So,
be a very hard.
very tough for
come
orange to
back.
come back. All they have is their pity clam, and not much
Indeed.
else. So we will see how things go, but it is not looking super hot.
Yeah, unless they can get a strikes off here, I don't think it's going
And
anywhere.
his booyah bomb's probably gonna.
That was a bad
Yep,
time to strike.
That looks like
They
that
were kind
might
of
be it
exposed
for
there.
orange.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there they fall.
It was just the one good push at the end of the game, and that sealed their fate.
Yeah. Very close match, though, all things considered.
Yeah, it was very
Didn't look
close.
like it was
It
going to
was-
go either way for a while there.
A lot of
Very
neutral
solid
back and
defense.
forth throughout almost the entire game. So.
Yeah, no super huge pushes by either of them. Neither of them really utilizing combos off of their specials to their fullest potential all that much. I think a good booyah with the crab tank would have been huge for them. Move them closer to the crab so that the crab can just absolutely shred them. Now we're going for Mahi Mahi Splat Zones, one of my personal favorite maps in the game. Very good for both of the weapons I use.
Ooh, it looks like we've lost someone. They have to
Uh-oh.
reconnect.
We have lost.
Lost the Zimmy.
Indeed.
Okay. Looks like they're gonna need to ready up the
Reset.
game and then cancel out. So we have a minute here. Ooh, Vanilla S-Blast, is this the glimpse of what they will be playing in the actual match?
Possibly. Looks like Vanilla 90 or Vanilla S Blast there. Who's canceling it? Cow
Cow
got there
cancels.
first. It's a
I-
little competition for all of us when we have someone disconnect is to cancel it.
Yep, Cow has won this time. Well, I sure do hope we get to see the VS Blast here. I played way too much of that weapon when it was the only kit that existed.
Yeah, I saw the potential. The buffs have made it a lot better though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a high tier now.
Yeah, playing that thing back when it came out was kind of rough.
Oh yeah, it was rough around the edges. It
It
had
was-
potential, but with the slow power creep of buffs, it's actually become a very solid weapon to use. A lot of team comps are liking running it. I'm glad that it's seeing some potential. It's a very unique blaster of the entire class. I mean, it's the only one with 2 different firing modes, which is quite nice for the weapon itself. I hope we get to see more gimmicks like that for other weapons, such as Ballpoint having a similar gimmick. What else would have a similar gimmick? I don't know.
I think that's about it for firing mode uniqueness.
True. Well, I mean, Heavy Edit and Hydra both have buffs when they're full charged. One having a faster fire rate and Hydra having damage.
I suppose that's somewhat similar, but you have a little less control over that than
That is true.
some of the other options. But anyway.
They have added some very unique weapons in Splatoon 3, though, and I hope to
Mhm.
see quite a lot more. Paintbrush getting a buff recently. I'm surprised we haven't seen much of that, although it is not very used currently. I may try and pick it up. It seems like it has a lot of potential, especially now with its frame boost. It paints a lot faster, it kills a lot faster. It's much more threatening now.
Indeed, that is true. Who knows what the future metal will bring?
I'm excited to see, except for Hammer. That is, I like everything but the Hammer. I'm not a big fan.
All right.
Looks like
Looks
we are
like-
seeing a Hydra and a Stamper come out. We got S-Blast on the other team. Vanilla one, too.
Yep.
Sticking with the Incline Tri-Stringer. Bringing out a heavy edit, though. Custom Blaster coming out.
Looks like Sword is pushing the edit on the top here.
Yep. Looks like it
Blaster's
is
coming in
not
to try
going
and-
too great. Looks like they really need to kind of secure a pick here before really making any serious moves. Looks like they've been punished by the edit. I'm surprised that
Looks like
Blaster still
Blaster
lives.
got caught out in the
Unfortunately,
zone, yep.
is dead now.
Down. So,
Hydra looks like it's gonna try and make
with
something
the
happen
Booyah
here.
and
They got
strikes coming
strikes
out.
coming out.
Two go down on the yellow team.
Looks like
So
they
it
will
looks
make
like
a
Blue
push
may be
here,
able
a
to get the
serious
zone back
push.
here. Yep, Blaster is going to get any. They splash
Oh,
down.
Zipcaster
Dooley's
coming out.
makes it out. Blaster
Stamper
gets the Doolies up top.
getting some big plays going.
S-Blast is kind of by itself down here. They have to back up
Yeah.
a bit. Now the
Heavy edit
is
looks like it's in
little
a
bit
very
rough position.
compromising spot.
Slider gets the
Slider
sword.
gets Stamper.
but they
Looks
try
like
to,
Hydra is able to reclaim the zone, and it is going to use that to push pressure on the enemy team. Crab
Okay.
Tank comes out. Looks like it could counter that, although they're tossing the
Fortunately.
Booyah at the Crab. Just back and forth shots.
This shot is... T-Tech is really getting in there. Got two.
Got two. Looks like it's doing
Possibly
very
a
good.
third.
Now we're
No,
finally
the bow
getting some
jumps out.
POVs.
Okay, that is
All right.
basically a wipe for yellow.
Yep, very good. Looks like they have also managed to take the lead. Very, very good for them. Looks like the Stamper is pushing the Tri-Stringer and is doing a relatively good job.
Fortunately, the Doolies goes down, and the edit.
Looks like
This
they've
is
got a
going to be
chumps
tough.
going up.
Oh, are we going to see the Slider cheese?
Ah,
Yes,
slider
sirree.
cheesing. Ugh.
Classic. Let's go
A
VS Blast.
very classic Splatoon strat. I'm personally more fond of Vac. Oof. Getting
Ooh,
hit.
Doolies
Oh,
lose that,
just
but dies
almost
to the follow
living.
up.
That
It
blaster
is
just
looking-
giving them no breathing room currently. Marking them.
They are.
They
Yes.
know where everyone is, just straight up doxing them with these point sensors.
Just playing under these ledges, this blaster is being quite the menace. They do
Ah,
go down to
gets-
the S-Blast here.
They have potential. Looks like the super chumps are going to help them quite a lot with
Yep.
painting. They go for a reef slider. It
Slider
gets one, gets
unfortunately
punished by
goes
the
down to
Hydra.
Alright, well, looks
I
like
wouldn't have pushed out there, but that works. Looks like they're going for some paint, though, saving up for a Booyah. That could be super helpful for retake.
it looks like Yellow Team has some momentum here. They've managed to get the zone back, and they now have to...
Looks like
See
if they
how
can
long
take
they can hold
advantage of
down.
this Booyah, they can manage to reclaim it. Gets
Ooh.
one.
Edit Stamper get traded out.
Triple
Splashdown's
splashdown
off
going
in the
down.
zone. Flip
Booyah
flip.
going out with triple ink strikes. They are just sending out all they can currently just to get a chance to cap that zone again. They want to keep their lead very badly
They
right
managed
now.
to get 3
They
down
do
on the
not-
Yellow Team, so they are going to be managing to make another hold here.
Looks like they've got another reef slider
We'll
coming out
see.
soon. They've also got super chumps. Gets
Sword
punished.
down, are we going to see Slider on the zone here? Yes, sir.
Looks like Slider.
There we go.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Slider cheese. They have enough special power
Slider
to
cheese
run an
and
entire...
got the blaster, so
They
they
are
are back
just
in
a-
control of the map here.
Looks like they
We'll
got
see
a
what they
crab
make
going
happen.
out too. Very good.
Blaster trying to hold down into that ledge there, try and stop the backlines from getting in position here. Unfortunately, they do go down.
Booyah coming out. So are strikes. They're trying not to give him a single point. They might go for the
Seabass going-
flank on the triple splashdown there. Yep, they managed
Gets the
to get it.
Doolies.
They were able to claim the zone for just a second, which is exactly what they needed. Just to stall them out. But it looks like if they don't make something happen here very shortly, they are in trouble. Stamper
S-Blast sees the
fighting.
stamp coming on right. Cooler's out, and we have a Slider ready. Are we going to see
It
perhaps a
is
punish on the
looking
drop?
bad for Team Blue here.
Strikes go off, and now the
With a Booyah,
T-Tech
too.
and
Reef
Blaster
Slider is
pushing
going to
in.
counter that painting
Yep.
attempt. Looks like they
Looks
are going
like
to
they're going
lose
to
the
get
lead,
lead.
unfortunately.
2 down
Really
on
bad
Blue.
situation for
Splashdown
them.
goes
2
off, does
down.
not cap
If they
the
can't
zone.
get the zone now,
Who paints?
seems like
Ooh,
they're gonna
Yellow
lose.
manages to hold on. It looks like this is going to
Oh.
be game. That was quite
that
the
was,
comeback.
yeah, for sure. Very, very close match there. Very even skill levels. could have gone either way there. Very, very close. Looks like they will be taking game 2 now, too.
Yep. Well, they may have lost the set, but the
There's still
the
one
other
more
team
match.
there still has the chance to take a game back for their own honor.
Yep, as this is Swiss format, it doesn't matter too much if you lose 2 matches as long as you can recoup them back before the playoffs. Museum Rainmaker, a very interesting map. Lots of choke points on this. Very strong if they were to use an ink vac here, especially giving the limited options for pushing towards that final goal. Unfortunately, I'm not there and I cannot use Vanilla Tensorbrella, but that would be very fun to use on this map.
Indeed.
My only issue with this map is the spinners. I am not a huge fan of them.
They definitely can be tough to work around.
Oh, for sure, especially since I use weapons that aren't really known for going over ledges that well.
Oh,
Tensorbrella
yeah.
and Stamper.
Yeah, can be around.
Kind of have to pray that someone gets hit. Will they bring back the Zinc Mini Splatling to use it as a kind of stall?
Definitely could be an interesting option here. I wonder if we will see the return to the S-Blast 91. Probably the VS Blast was chosen just for the slider on the zone.
Definitely, definitely. I think it's good for pushing them away and stalling a push with the 91 at least. Will we see a Stamper come out from Soda? I know they were using it last match, but it wasn't giving them too much success. We may see them bring out Recycled again. Especially given the buffs now, it's a pretty solid painter. It even paints better than
Ooh,
Umbrella.
Luna Neo.
Sloshing Machine coming out. Actually, a very
Okay.
solid pick. Sword's coming back. We got Pencil. We got Vanilla Blaster instead of Custom. Oh,
Oh. Has there been an issue? Apparently.
oh, they're pausing.
Sounds like we're having some technical issues.
Always the best.
The classic LAN experience.
Truly. Is it really a LAN if there's not some issues?
I would argue not.
Very much agree.
Alright.
I'm
So-
excited to see the Luna Blaster Neo come out this game. I have not seen one of those in a while. Hammer has been buffed, so we can see the potential coming out for that.
Also very strong under all the ledges that are on
Oh,
this
for
map.
sure. Yeah, with its gravity, it is definitely a threat. I am excited to see what plays are made. Hardware malfunction. Very, very common.
We should be getting back into the game any second now.
Hopefully. Looks like Lily may be having, or Lila will be having some problems.
Alright. We are back in the game.
Let's see how this plays out. I'm excited.
Likewise.
Alright. We're back. Looks like they're going for an early cooler with the headed. Looks
Stamper
like
going very aggressive by taking the left flank immediately. Looks
not
like
seeming
they're
to see
managing
any
to hold him off.
success.
Rainmaker has been popped, but unfortunately on this map that does not mean you get much paint.
Yeah, it's not as important as other maps. Looks like Super
Chumps
Trumps
already
will
on.
be going out.
Fortunately, the Luna Blaster's gone down. And
The Blaster
V
will
Blast-
get the... Oh, got
Chumps gets one.
the pencil, though.
Looks
Basically
like,
an eye for an eye there, except cooler is much more important. Looks like the
Alright.
heavy edit will be
Yeah.
punished there.
Blaster manages to sneak on by and
Looks like
seal
they
that
might
kill.
use this bubble as a form of pushing so they can get that checkpoint. Looks like they will pop it.
I wonder if we will see them try and jump the Rainmaker across mid here. Or instead they opt for the safer all the way around method.
Looks like
The
they got a
Zipco
Zuka
again gets
here,
one.
although they will be
Maybe
getting
gonna get
punished
another?
maybe by the Zipcaster. Unfortunately, not able
Zipcaster
to do
holding
too
them up
much.
very well. Unfortunately,
Zipcaster
the
is
Zuka-
punished, unfortunately, by the Trizuka. Still a very powerful tool, just not as great currently.
Pencil is holding down Spinner right now, so that is going to be tough to push out, especially when the blue team
I'm
does
still
not have
very
any
sad
specials
about
ready.
the Zuka nerf, but it was necessary.
Mm.
Looks like Blaster's on left, going for a
Cooler's
flank.
up.
They've got
Got
a
the
hammer
stamp
going.
going off.
Looks like
Unfortunately,
they
it's not
can't
going to
do
reach the
much.
grates up there, and they just go down.
Still gets killed by Spinner. Heavy edit.
And it's
Managing to
all the way in the
pick
back of
them.
the plat.
Let's see what they can do.
Oof.
Ah,
Pencil manages to
using
jump out,
that
sprint
bubble
with body
to
block. Unfortunately, we have the blaster
Not
behind.
bubble,
Are they
spring.
going to get? No, they both go down. All right. So,
Looks
blue
like there
team's
is
managed to.
potential for a retake here.
Yeah. Rainmaker is sitting there unpopped though. We will need to pop that if we want to get it out of
reset.
there. Looks like the
There we
edit
go.
is
They
doing
finally
that now.
realized.
There we go.
Looks like we got another Ultra Stamp. Let's see what the magic they can do with this.
So they're just poking with fizzies for the moment, probably waiting for cooler before they try and run in with the stamp. Looks like all three of the pink team are in the back corner here. Will we see the stamp do anything against that? We will see the Zipcaster come out.
Looks
And
like
the
they
stamp
will
is
manage
trying to be used to
escape.
counter it, but it's not quite working out for the stamp.
Unfortunate for the
Unfortunate
stamp.
stamp.
Not too much value there. Is gonna get the
Bazooka.
Trizuka. Is
And
gonna
the
get the
blaster.
Stamper
Very
though.
nice double. Ooh,
Who
and the
needs a
blaster.
hammer when you've got a Luna?
Very nice.
Ah,
Unfortunately,
punish.
gets a bit over aggressive and walks into the pencil.
Yeah, overheated a little there, but they were definitely doing quite good. Looks like they will manage to get
manage to
that
get the check.
checkpoint with the kill on Hilda there.
And we'll see if they get anything more off this. Looks like the machine is trying to push the pencil back a little bit.
We've got Super Chumps on there. Very good for Toothless.
Only pencil up. Looks like we will be
We will get a good,
lead.
good run. They will take the lead, surprisingly. A hammer is coming out, though.
Oof, shot goes down.
Let's see what that
Ooh.
does. It is able to get the pop. Looks like they're pushing
Couple
it
more
even
points on the
further. Down to
Rainmaker here.
27 now. Very
Blaster
scary
is
for the enemy team with
Trying
very
to
little
flank
time.
behind here. Looks like
Oof, they
did
just
not
keep
work out in
going.
their favor.
It is not looking great for them currently.
Well, it looks like they've finally managed to get them off of their plat, but ooh,
Gets the Luna.
that Luna did.
There's the problem child gone. Will they go for it? They hit
Stamper,
the combo.
very
Good.
nice.
Miss.
Let's
Zip
see what this
caster.
zip can do. Is it going
Running
to get
for
the
that
machine here?
machine.
No,
Not gonna get them though.
Sprinkler jump camp does not quite work out. They have to go back to pop the Rainmaker here. No one has done that yet.
Each team both seems to be forgetting about that. They're going into a no Rainmaker zone though, which I would not recommend. But
On this map, I think it's just because they can drop it down the right side.
yeah. Oof, gets comboed
Fortunate.
by the Fizzy and
Fizzy
the bow.
Stringer. It looks like we have the hammer here. It's going to strike through the
Hammer-
bubble and get the blaster. Is Pencil going to jump out in time? Yes, they
Oof,
will.
That pencil
Fortunately,
is
this
just
Rainmaker
so
is
good.
stuck between the blaster and a hard place, and they are going to go down. So, 30 seconds on the
Props to
clock,
that Snipe Rider
and
for just
mid-in.
knowing when to leave. It knows that it's more valuable staying alive than dead.
It's looking very increasingly tough for the pink team here now. Cyan is holding mid, and there's 20 seconds left on the clock, so we'll
Another
see what they can
super
get done.
chunk looks like it's going to be hard. They have to get this pop, it seems.
Oof,
Unfortunately,
2 down.
they are down 2. It does not look
It
good.
is looking
Looks like
tough.
they'll pick it up and probably run it back.
Not even.
Running
They're
straight for the
just trying to make sure no one can walk forward on their watch.
Fair
and it
enough.
looks like-
And it looks like they take all 3.
Well, congratulations to the team, for 3-0ing the set. Very impressive.
Very impressive. Good on for doing good. Personally, next tournament I'd like to see a team name called
And other fun monosyllable noises. Well,
Looks like we are up now.
We're
I
back
will
on
see
deck.
y'all on the battlefield.
Adios.
All right, hello everyone. I apologize for the late start. We're in the transition where like we don't have commentators for every single round, so I decided to jump in and we're gonna do this. So far we have I'm trying to think of who's on these teams right here. I think it's versus Casual Inc. with Casual Inc. in the green and in the pink. Right now Pink has the lead, knocked out that first checkpoint. But Casual Inc. is putting up a heck of a fight. Missile's going to be going out right here, just stalling them out, not letting them pursue that tower anymore. They were not able to get past the second checkpoint. And honestly, that second checkpoint is one of the harder ones to get through, just because like it's right in that dip area. Pretty much on Undertow, just that first checkpoint's always a freebie. It's just right there. Get what 12 points out of that? But here is exactly kind of where you want to set up, because that second checkpoint's right there. But just all the defense, all the specials getting poured out on that tower to stop them. But with 2 members down, looks like is going to be... Oh, no, they hawk off tower. They're no longer on tower, but they're going to continue to get on that tower and continue to eat through the checkpoint till it is theirs. Strikers are going to be coming out just to extend that push even further. Bubble as well to really lock down that space here. It looks like Casual Inc. is going to have to start really locking in here. Crab is going to get popped to try to drive them away. 1 checkpoint stands between and that KO. But right now, Casual Inc. is doing an excellent job of playing the defense. 2 members, 3 members are down, and they're going to be retaking some space in mid. Cool is going to be popped by Casual Inc. here. We see that already is back on, but Tufa coming in from behind, taking out Micromew on the edit there. It is just DJ Parker remaining. They're going to booyah for their safety, but they are going to be shredded to pieces there. And finally, is in back control of mid. Once again, going to be taking that tower and pushing up here. But do they see the members of Casual Inc. sharking in that ink? We saw their one on the left, but no, it is just the edit remaining. They did indeed see the shark. So now, are they going to be able to get through this third checkpoint? Casual Inc. going to be respawning here. Bubble gets popped, however, that is an excellent bubble spot. That's right in front of the tower. With the strikes following up, it's going to be really difficult for Casual Inc. to get close to the tower here. And they are so close to KO. 8 points remaining. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking game 1 of round 3. That was such an excellent performance from right there. They played it patient. That is the key thing right there. Like, they had a lot of opposition coming from Casual Inc. They had a really good defense going for a while, but it's like they made sure like they paced themselves out. They didn't rush straight in. They didn't have control. They didn't have to rush control of the tower the entire time. They just had to kind of make sure they maintained the space, to make sure they had the specials on hand for when they needed them. And I think that was very well played out right there. But Tower Control Undertow, and just Tower Control in general, it is very hard to kind of come back once you get the ball rolling like that. But going on to Clan Blitz next. Let me pull up the map list. Ooh, Clamless on Barnacle and Dime next. See, this is another Barnacle and Dime's another one where you got to be careful. I think less so the snowball, but just Barnacle and Climb lends itself to a lockout because there's that choke point right in front of the spawn, right in front of the basket even. Like, if the enemy team is able to really control that well, it can be hard to kind of break out. But that being said, I think this particular mode kind of offsets that just because they have to push into past that choke point just to get clams in. So we'll see how Casual Ink responds to Hu's first victory here. Love me a good cup of coffee in the morning. Both teams going to be locking in right here. I'm curious. I'm thinking back to those comps that we saw here. Casual Ink has been pretty consistent with their comps so far. We saw the edit, we saw the Aerospray. Coming out from Huh though, the Recycle Brilla, I know that recently got a buff to its pains in the last patch. So it's nice to see it getting some use. I think it's still kind of like, is it good? Is it not good? Is it viable at all? I think it's still kind of in that, we're in the guessing phase of that. So it's good to see some experimentation with it. And I think it was the bubble one at that, because I didn't see any splashdown out there. So there's a really good use of the bubble here just to maintain the space. All right, a couple seconds remaining. We're going to hop into this match here, and we'll see if the team comps are going to stay the same. Because I know, like, Undertow is one of those weird ones, man. It just is the structure of it is like you kind of got to experiment. You got to kind of swap up your. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. So Casual Ink going to be bringing out the mini Splatling and the paintbrush in addition to the comp, but the double pro coming out from Huh here. That's going to be interesting. So they're going to have that crab tank and the Booyah Bomb. A lot of mid-range right here. I know that like Pro has been kind of in discussion lately. Just kind of as another mid-lane option. I don't know which patch kind of like changed people's minds about it, but it's just like it's not mainstream yet, but it's in discussion. Paintbrush is going to be going down, Mini is going down, and finally the Arrows right, so delayed wipe, but that Tent going down as well. So now Huh is going to be looking for the clams here. They don't have quite, oh, actually no, they do have enough clams. They just got to pool them into one, and here is kind of that lockout position that I was talking about. Like they have control, they're going to keep Casual Ink from breaking out, but they still got to be able to break through and get to the basket, and it seems like they are able to do so, getting it down to 59 in their first bout. Nice Zuka shot going to be taking out the Mini right there. Bits dropping down to try to contest here in this pit here, but the Crab Tank's going to be focusing hard. But a nice splat from Bits right there. Going to be getting that pro here. And the Paintbrush is going to be going down, unfortunately. So a lot of the defense is going to be knocked out. But Bits is still holding on right here. Zuka's going to be popped, just trying to drive Huh out of there. But I don't know if Casual Ink sees Tufa there on the right. Just really maintaining that space as the basket closes. All right, Hammer is online here. Bit's going to be pushing up. And here comes the Hammer looking for a splat. But no, they're going to be called out. And the Pro's going to be taking them down. Tufa here, nicely played. And they're going to be chasing down Bits as well. Trying to be looking for this this Paintbrush. But they're going to be taken down by that teammate. And so it is just a regaining some of that space that they lost there. Trying to regain some of the clams that are now spawning in. Ooh, DJ Park on the Aerospray going to be stealing those clams, making a purple power clam for their own. That's going to really delay kind of Hu's. Ooh, they're going to be delays Hu's push, and then the nice throw from the Ultra Stamp going to be destroying that crab, removing a lot of that pressure that they had going there. Right now, Casual Ink, like they still have to break out a spawn, but they're doing an excellent job of maintaining that space in front of their basket. They're not letting Huh go the last couple of steps. And the Booyah Bomb, the counter Booyah Bomb, they are going to break open the basket, but it's going to be at the cost of their own player. And now Micro Mew going to be looking for one, possibly two, but unfortunately does get taken out. Cafe going to be following up and getting their own, and Biss is just going to be trying to keep these two jumps in the right here, but unfortunately they are going to be taken out. Basket is going to be closing here as the machine continues to hold this plat for Huh right here. I really like the use of this Tent Umbrella. Bits has been doing a good job of just kind of leading the charge and trying to open up space for their team to get back in, because they do have not a whole lot of range here, and against a double pro edit comp, they have all the range in the world. But here we go, Cafe getting a nice splat, and the follow-up hammer from Micro Mew. Going to be cleaning up Hunt, and finally, for the first time this match, Casual Link going to be gaining control of mid. And with the Power Clam and follow-up in their possession, they can certainly get some points on the board, but may not be enough for lead just yet. Ooh, but an excellent splat on the Crab Tank. And here comes the throw from the hammer. Going looking for one more. Mini going to be fighting the Pro, but unfortunately the Pro gets the upper hand. DJ Particle sneaking in from the backside. They just need one more clam to get that ball. I don't know if they see them there. They're just chilling into the pit, lurking for that last clam. Ah, so unfortunate there. That would have been quite the push. They're able to get that power climb in. Mini's going to be trading out with the Pro here. Bit's the last one remaining. With that 10 shield, they're going to be trying to keep the space that they have here. Just delay Hella from getting back into mid here. They did lose a lot of their clams during that engagement, unfortunately. But they have that Mercy Clam in for the ready, coming in from behind here. Oh, I see DJ Particle trying to gun it for the back, but unfortunately it was called out by Huh. And here comes the Crab Tank, looking once again to retake some space. And the hammer in return says, no, not today. You will not be popping that crab here. Nuh-uh, no, sir. And here we go, 2 members down. Oh, the Booyah Bomb's going to be popped, and Bits is going to be called out, trying to Zook that Booyah Bomb. Unfortunately, does not shred them in time, and so Inc. 159 going to be winning the engagement and regaining a lot of that space here. That was looking sinister for them right there. Ooh, but we see a flank from behind, going to be taking out the edit. Paintbrush does get called out, unfortunately, but that cooler is in effect, and we have 20 seconds remaining for this match here. Right now, Huh does have the lead. They don't really have to push in too far, but this amount of pressure is going to just keep Casual Link from really just stalling them out, making sure that they can't have the opportunity to push back in. And a nice shred from the from the Inkzuka, going to be taking down that Booyah Bomb. And game 2 is once again going to be going to Huh. I think it was just it was unfortunate timing. Like I think Casual Link has some good holds into mid here, but I think just 1 or 2 of those engagements kind of just like reversed it back on them. So far we've seen in this tournament, Huh, really nice team coordination here, really knowing how to kind of chain those specials for the maximum effectiveness. I think like the double Pro once again, just kind of an interesting pick there. Like with this map is so flat and open, having that amount of extra range, extra paint really did play in their favor. I think just being able to know when to set up the Booyah and when to set up the Crab Tank, very well done. And I'm trying to think, because I think it was the vanilla edit, so they only had the one. I for some reason I thought maybe the edit was the one with the crab at one point, but I don't know. We're going into this third match here, which is going to be Splat Zones on Umami. Both teams really going to be thinking about their comps right here. And I think going back to Casual Link, they also kind of brought out a surprising comp there. Like, I know that they had the edit Splatling in the previous game, but then bringing out the mini Splatling and then the Paintbrush on top of that kind of to shake things up a bit. And they're putting in some good work here. They were able to get a lot of good engagements, able to take some space there. I think it's just just some unfortunate 1v1s did not go in their favor to kind of be able to keep that space that they were taking back. All right, these teams are going to be locking in. Zones on Umami. Crab Tank, that was super effective on Bronco and Time. I would say it's going to be just as effective here on Umami Ruins. I'm curious to see if they are going to keep that. It seems they're pretty consistent with it so far, but the bubble as well, especially for zones, that could also be pretty helpful, or even a splashdown. There's a lot, you can clear out that top space if you're able to push up on it. Ooh, all right. I'm liking the looks of this. Internet Cafe going back to that Flingza roller, and then we're going to be seeing the edit coming out from Micro Mew. So back to that edit Flingza comp. But here we go from Huh. Not only are they bringing out the ballpoint, but they're also going to be bringing out a Nautilus for a double Splatling comp. Love to see it. That's going to, once again, just going to be a lot of range, a lot of mid control, or a lot of mid-range control that they're able to pull out with that. The dualies are still going to keep their crab there, so like I said, the crab is going to do extremely well at being able to keep space, especially once they pop it on the mid area or even a couple of those high ground spots. Oh, but the paintbrush is so weak right now. Cafe going to be popping the missiles, just try to clear them out, but unfortunately does get called out by Tufa on that paintbrush there, and they're going to be flanking it right up on this right side. Now, this is a really good position to hold, just because like that grades, especially for a brush, is so hard to contest from the defending team here, and just holds a lot of that space. Right now, Casual Link is just looking for an opportunity to break out. They're going to need to coordinate some special. The Buoy Bomb is going to be taken out, and the paintbrush is going to be shredding the 10 shield. It is a wipeout on Casual Link right here. Hodge is really setting up space here in Casual Ink's base. The lockout is heavy here, and there's only 7 points remaining. The missile is going to be coming out in a last-ditch effort to get back in, but unfortunately, just how far they had to go, they weren't quite able to get back to it in time. So well played to Huff for taking this last game. Going to be going 3-0 in round 3, and I believe they are set to take on, I think it was Baby Cow LAN in winners finals in the next bracket. And that being said, Casual Link still has another chance. They're going to be duking it out in losers bracket, looking for a redemption, trying to get into grand finals, but we shall see that in the next round. So yeah, in the meantime, this has been I'm Mad Gamer Second. We're going to be setting up our next bracket, and thank you all for tuning in for the TwinSquiddies number 6. Really do appreciate you all here. Hope you're enjoying the show. Well, yeah, we'll be getting things started momentarily. Alrighty, we are back at it. Winners finals, y'all. Once again, it is I'm Mad Gamer the Second, and we will be going through with Baby Cow LAN versus Huh. Now, of course, we had a max of 3 teams coming in today. Glad everyone came out to participate. So we did basically round robin kind of groups. Basically had 1 matchup for every single round, 3 rounds, and then we're going to do double elimination for our finals. Basically go straight to winners finals, and then the loser will be knocked down into losers finals, and then the winner of that will be able to take on the winner of winners finals in grand finals. It's all very confusing, I understand, but we'll get through it. All right, teams are going to be locking in here, and we're going to be starting out on, I can't remember now. I think it was Rainmaker or something. Maybe Scorch. We'll find out. We'll find out together. All right, here we go. Now, just thinking about, like, we had some fun matchups today. And don't tell nobody, but I was using the map list for the Looty season. So maybe some map modes y'all will recognize, but I figured that would be the most viable, make the most sense, especially with teams who are participating in Looty. Maybe able to practice for that. Here we go. Rainmaker on Scourge. I was right on both accounts. All right. So I know that ooh, okay, interesting. That whatever I was gonna say doesn't even matter now, because we have a Stringer edit combo coming out from here, followed up with the Range Blaster and the Dualies. That's gonna be. I'm trying to think. So with the bow, that's gonna designate them as kind of like the back line, but we're gonna have a double midline with the Range Blaster in the edit, allowing the edit to kind of push up and be a little bit more aggressive with that cooler here. But on the other side, once again, we see the Hydra, and we're seeing a decaf coming out from Soda, I believe, as well. Gonna be having some nice range action going as well. But unfortunately, 2 members of are going to be going down here, and the Zuka's going to be looking for the bow as well, just trying to open things up here, as Baby Cow LAN going to be picking up the Rainmaker for the first time this match. Whale's going to be coming out, going to be contesting them, not allowing them to get to the first checkpoint just yet. But they do take out the Duel and the Kraken. Huge splat right there. That Kraken could have spelled disaster for that push, but unfortunately the bow spells disaster anyway. Rainmaker's going to be taken out. It is just Lila on the custom blaster remaining. So they're going to be sharking mid, going to be getting some jumps in, just trying to regain composure as they set up for the next push. A lot of pressure coming out from right now, so they're not going to be able to take much of that space back, but they're looking for a splat to kind of open things up. Splashdown, unfortunately, does not take out any. Ooh, but the shot and the dually is going to be taken out. The edit going to be finding that Hydra. So we're going to be looking to get the pop right here. Start pushing back up. Lila, once again, going to be taken down. And the shot as well. But the dually is going to trade that out. It is 3 members down for Baby Cowland. And so with the cooler getting popped, there's going to be a straight shot to the... Oh, no, the pedestal. But oh, no. I think there's a miscommunication of which way to go. Going to be taken out on the grates there. Not going to be taking the microness of lead. The smallest of leads right there. And the Hydra's really just trying to contest that bow hanging out in mid. Both blasters going to be going down here. Bubble gets popped from Soda. Decap's going to be taking some nice space, but unfortunately the bomb, ricocheting off the bomb, going to be taking Soda out. With 2 members of Baby Cowland down, it's just going to be a bit of a reset. A lot of space going to be going into Huss' favor here. Kraken trying to find this player here on the right. But Soda doing a good job of just keeping their space, juking them out. Going to be looking for one. Get the splat here. Range Blaster, unfortunately, is going to be called out by the splashdown. Nice cleanup. Some good team play from Baby Cowland here. Edit going to be lurking on this corner here. The miss is going to just slow down the Rainmaker to a standstill. Dually is going to be dropping in, trying to find them, and the bubble is going to keep that Rainmaker safe. First checkpoint down for Baby Cowland. Nicely played here. Gonna have to watch out for the blast here, but Soda is gonna clean that up real nicely. Just pushing up, trying to find some more space. A Booyah Bomb as well, but someone coming in from behind is gonna stop that Rainmaker before it can get too far here. It's gonna be a matter of who gets that first pop, but I think with 3 down for Baby Cowland, that Hydra's gonna be forced to back up here, just kind of keep the space that they have here. Nonetheless, though, getting to 48, nicely done, and so still has a checkpoint to get through. Right here we see the edit looking to find some space on the Grace, but unfortunately is going to be contested pretty strongly here. Whale's going to be popped out. Kraken's going to be open things up. Ooh, but there's a flank coming out from Soda Strip. Gets one. Trying to find the Rainmaker, but they do get the dunk on the checkpoint here. And the Range Blaster is going to live to try to find another one, but unfortunately Lila is there to stop them. Going to be the end of that push right there. They do get the checkpoint, but they still have quite a bit of ways to go before they can get the lead here. Lila looking for the bow there, but unfortunately does get called out. Splashdown is not able to find anything, so now there's just going to be the edit lurking up on this top here, but 2 members down, both the range and the dualies for Just a lot of engagements going in Baby Cowland's favor right here, just maintaining a lot of space. Bubble's going to be popped right here. Edit's going to be looking to shred that, but they are going to be called out by the Decap lurking in that bubble. Doing a good job of keeping the space right here. Whale is also going to be popped, and it's just a kind of a scrap fight in mid right here. Both teams not really having a strong advantage to kind of push the checkpoint, but that might change right here. We have 30 seconds remaining. 2 members of Baby Cowland down. Is going to be pushing up, looking for that space. They have 20 points to go before they can get the lead back, and 20 seconds to do it, but the pressure is on. Lila's going to be trying to flank from the side here. Does get called out. Decap going down, but the Hydra, nicely done, getting to get the pick, and all they got to do is stop the Rainmaker, and they stop it once again. They are unable to pick this up, and I don't know if they have enough time to get the pop here. Booyah Bomb's going to finish the deal. Baby Cowland getting game 1 of Winners Finals. Updating the score right there. Once again, that was very well played from Baby Cowland, and we saw that it was a very back and forth fight for a lot of that match there. But I think that one push that they were able to have kind of put them in a good position for the rest of that match here. And I think like one of the things they did really well was like there was a lot of pressure coming out from They were doing their best to try to find that opening here, but just because Baby Cowland, they consistently kept their space, they consistently kept their members up, they didn't go completely down. It was very difficult for to even get to that first checkpoint until like the last minute. One of the things they had to watch out for, running a bow and an edit, it does make your comp a little bit slower, so because of kind of the versatility that Baby Cowland had, they were able to respond a little bit quicker. But then like paired with the absolute range and firepower of the Hydra, even with the rest of their team down, we saw that Hilda Cheese was able to just lock things down, getting the Rainmaker carrier twice before they could get past that lead. Very well played. I think the thing to watch out for in this next one, because I think it is going to be... Final. Oh, tower control ship shake. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is one where Han is going to have to be careful about. They having that Hydra is going to be really good for tower control. Is able to kind of consistently keep a lot of space, keep its normal like defensive posture up, but because of the tower is able to do that while pushing forward and just keep that up. I don't know if HU's going to continue to use that bow. It could potentially be very useful because of ship shapes, just kind of narrow pathways. Killer whale is very difficult to deal with. All right, locking things in. We're going to be seeing HU going back to a more pop. Oh, okay, okay. So a lot of things to talk about here. So HU gonna be going to a more traditional comp. We've seen the S-Blast and Vanilla Bucket combo coming out here, but the pencil coming out alongside that Stamper with the crab. There's gonna be a lot of good long range pressure, and still maintaining a lot of that same kind of speed and aggression that they were having from that other match. Two members of HU are down, but they're going to be training out with the Stamper here. So Hilda Cheese and the S-Blast, they're just going to maintain their space in the corner, try to regroup and get their teammates back in. But the pressure is coming in. Lila looking for another splat here, just hunting them down. Splashdown just going to be clearing that. S-Blast going to be jumping out, but is it to a safe spot? Perhaps it was. Soda Ship going to be taking this tower. 3 members down there. The last one remaining, unfortunately, not able to get through the first checkpoint, but they're going to be jumping to safety here, and HU is going to get a lot of space. Strikes are going to be coming out from that bucket, looking just kind of clear things out, but the crab is going to be popped in response here. Getting one, no, three members of HU going to be going down there. The Booyah Bomb coming in a bit late here. It was just the crab popped right at such a fantastic time right there. They were to keep that kind of elbow there, make sure that they weren't able to set up too thoroughly. Cooler's going to be popped from Osha Light here. Okay. I was a little confused, but it was Hilda Cheese on the edit on HU's side, not the Hydra. It makes a little bit more sense now. All right, we do see HU, however, they're trying to find their way in. They're back on this corner here. Strikes are going to be coming out, just pushing back the crab. The crab has popped a little bit early, so unfortunately does not find anyone. Duel is going to get one, but two, but it's a 1v1 between the pencil and the edit. Edit's going to be backing up and honestly going to be going for the tower push here. Going to be getting some nice jumps in from Tufa and from Ink 159. Keeping a lot of space here. The pencil unfortunately did not push up to contest that checkpoint, so they're going to be getting some points here. Soda Chip looking to contest it now, but unfortunately gets taken down by the edit, but not before the pencil cleans up that splat here. Still, lead goes to Baby Cow Land with 2 points here. Neither team, as we get into the halfway point in this match, has been able to get past that first checkpoint here. It's just been very hotly contested in these sides of these corners here. Booyah Bomb getting popped from that S-Blast. Shot going to be taken down. Strikes following it up. They are just hungry for the checkpoint here. HU just really trying to push things out. Splashdown coming out. Going to be taking on the dualies. Lila living through it all. And is going to be trying to push up. Tags 2. Looking for a splat. Gets 1. Gets 2. 2 members down. And is going to... Oh, where's the fourth? Where's the fourth? All members of HU seem to be respawning, coming in from their side of the map. So right now, Baby Cow Land is going to be searching for the checkpoint. If they're able to break through that, that's going to be huge with how far this game has been progressing. But the crab going to be rolling right in. Takes down Lila. The pencil as well is going to be taken down by Hilda Cheese. So the tower, unfortunately, gets reset to mid. Oh, gosh. It just... Neither team can break the checkpoint. Just is... The defense is just on point for both teams, but this might be the change of that. 2. No, 69, 68, 67. Lead has been swapped, but the tower checkpoint is yet to be broken. I don't think I've seen it this hotly contested, but this is tends to be for tower control. Like, you either get all the way to KO or you don't get anywhere at all. All right, we do see the crab online, and I think it's going to be popped from that left side here. Just trying to find this left corner here. Booyah Bomb is in reserve, ready to go, but no specials yet from Baby Cowland. Oh, but the dually is going to be taken out right here. Soda looking for a second one. Going to be taken out, but has Cooler ready to jump back in. Dualies once again taken out. Splashdown coming down. Just a lot of pressure in that pit right there. Strikes going to be clearing that tower. 3 members are down. And with 30 seconds remaining, like, this is exactly the situation that Huh wants to be in right now. Just leaving Baby Cowland on the back foot. They're going to have to pull in. Oh, but lives with the Zuka. Oh, does trade out with the Booyah Bomb, but still Huh is in control of the tower and pushing it to that checkpoint here. Baby Cowland, like, they're going to need to, like, find a way to not only take down the bucket, but just, like, figure a way to clear out this left corner here, because they've had a lot of trouble just, like, breaking out all the defense. 2 members are down. Crab is online here. Is going to be popped here, but Lila's on the tower, going to be sharking back and forth. As long as they can live, 2 points. They got to go. Oh, no, but they're going to be taken out. Just the pencil remain overtime, but no. Huh is going to grab that tower, reset it to mid, and keep that lead. Oh, my gosh. Huh going to be taking game 2 of winners finals here in a very hotly contested matchup. Oh, my goodness. We saw there right at the end, Lila just dancing on that tower trying to dodge the crab, but I think the S-Blast came in to help clean up the splat. Just, oh my goodness, I thought for sure that they had that. Goodness gracious me, but that is going to bring it up to a game 3. We are in the best of 3 territory right now, as we are in the top bracket. Next up is going to be Clams on Museum. We did see the pencil coming out from Oceanlight in the last match. This could be, honestly, I could see them going either way. Hydra and Pencil both really good for Museum, just because the amount of space is able to control, especially from those spinners. But I know that with Huz comp, like they were really quick to respond, really aggressive. Just like every time that Baby Cowland, like, they had some good advantages. They were able to kind of take control of the left side, but then just how quickly that Hub was able to respond and consistently had players in that side, in that pit, to just contest the tower checkpoint. I think, like, what Baby Cowland is going to figure out how to clear them out, how to take that space that they need, and how are they going to be able to respond to that kind of aggression. Here we go, game 3 of winners finals right here. This is the match point. This will decide who goes on to grand finals and who will have to fight it out in losers bracket to meet them there. We're going to be seeing a consistent comp coming out. Soda going to be swapping back to the vanilla stamper, but the bow makes its return for a Huh, as well as the Neo sloshing machine. Going to be sticking with that Zuka. Or no, they hadn't have Zuka before. Interesting. But they have a Zuka now. Still going to keep keeping the S-Blast. Still going to be keeping a lot of mid-range pressure. But with the bow here, is going to have a kind of a backline to contest that pencil here, which I think is exactly what they want. Ooh. Speaking of, Ojolai narrowly surviving there. A lot of pressure coming out from that edit and the machine trying to just pincer them right there. But be able to stay alive. They're going to keep up the pressure here. Forced to back up. I think we're going to be seeing Huh just taking control of the ramp right here. They have a power clam in their possession. They have a couple of follow-up clams as well, but the Zuka is going to just strike down the clam carrier, and with 2 members down right there, and looking for the third, but no, the bow, Ink 59, doing an excellent job of staying alive, so they're going to be able to regroup, going to keep a lot of their space, but unfortunately are not going to be able to take that the points that they're looking for there. We see the zip coming out from Soda Chip, going to be hunting for that bow here. But no, Hazel Cheese on the edit going to be calling them out, going to be taking them down, and now we have Huh back in control of 2 power clams, ready and locked in to go. We see that Zuka online here. That could be a good starter for them right here. But just the amount of paint coming out, that pencil pressure is just going to be keeping them at bay. Going to be trading out both of the Zuka weapons. Neither of them able to find a splat. But here comes the Booyah Bomb, and now we see Helgies on the edit. But unfortunately, too many members of Baby Cowland are in mid to contest that. A third going down here, and a lot of yellow paint on this map right now. Lila going to be getting up underneath the ledge. Ooh, finds the bow. Such a good splat right there. Splashdown is online, but the S-Blast is going to be countering right there. They're going to be stopping the clam carrier as well here. Baby Cowland, unfortunately, not able to get any points on their own either. So it's going to be a bit of a reset for them as that despawns. So to be trying to find some sort of splat with that Zipcaster, but their landing spot's a bit in the open. We're going to have to see if they're able to survive that. It does seem like they do here, but just a lot of pressure from Baby Cowland. Ooh, and a nice Azuka right to the face for the bow there. Cow going to be pushing right up. Baby Cow here going to be taking control here, just trying to paint some space. They just need a power clam to kind of follow this up, but unfortunately, with Baby Cowland down, there might not be a push in store for them, but still, the clams, they need the clams in order to get anything going here. Here we go. That's the power clam I was looking for. And with Baby Cowland in control of mid like this, with the amount of yellow paint they have here, there's going to be a lot of clam spawns in their control here. S-Blast going to be going down for the side of Huh here. Baby Cowland is on the plant once again. Pencil just trying to keep that pressure up. Here comes the power climb from Lila coming in from the block there. Unexpected. No one's able to stop her or stop them. But that is going to be the end of that push right there. No follow-up, and unfortunately, they didn't have really have any specials to kind of like open things up in order to maintain the space here. It was a bit of a sneaky push here. But we do see 3 members going down. Unfortunately, do miss the drop, but are able to get to the block themselves. And if they're able to get the second power climb in, they do, getting it down to 42-39. So many points on the board for Huh here as they go 3 members down here. Such a really strong lead for them. We have here a minute left in this match. 39-80. Still good opportunities for Baby Cowland. This is not over for them just yet, but with a lead like that, this is going to give a lot of leeway, a lot of good space for Huh to kind of work with here. They don't necessarily have to be quite as aggressive as Baby Cowland right here. A nice splat from the pencil, taking out the bow, and a lot of paint once again in mid for Baby Cowland. They've been doing a good job of maintaining that space here. I think this is the kind of what they've been hung up on here, is like they've been able to take mid and get onto the ramp, but then once it gets to like the final push, the home stretch to that basket, just they haven't had an answer to Huh's defense. Lila on the blaster, they have the splashdown ready to go here. Pencil trying to find some sort of splat. 15 seconds remaining here. Is getting down to the wire for Baby Cowland. Unfortunately, Soda Chip going down with the you know, I don't even know. They have the Zipcaster now, so they have 2 specials online. Potentially could find something here. I think if they are able to get that Zipcaster in. But, oh no, the Zuka going to be taking out the pencil before they can pop cooler here with 2 members down. Lila is going to be going through mid. Going to be getting the spot, trying to find something here. Overtime is quickly ticking out, and that clam is going to despawn. Going to be taking game 3 and continuing on to grand finals. Oh, man. Once again, a very hotly contested match. Both the teams are just having very even matchup here. It's just like it's all been like the difference of just one push. Just the one push has made the difference for the who was able to win, who didn't. Oh, man. Well, like I said, it's not over for either of these teams just yet. Right now, Huh is sitting in grand finals waiting for the outcome of losers finals. And that next matchup is going to be Baby Cowland versus Casual Inc. So until then, we'll be right back.
So it's kind of like 2 separate things, but they're both united by cheese, and that
That's
is
fair.
and if wondering if cheese is a different one that goes back a really long distance, and I don't want to get into it right now. But
That's
anyway, speaking of getting into this is
Look at the Splatoon game we're about to get
look at
into.
the Splatoon game. All right, Soda not ready. I wonder if he's going to ready up in the next 50 seconds. Spoiler alert, probably not.
Looks like it's gonna be Splat Suns on Mako Bar, and they did get ready. Let's go.
I bet my life savings on that. All right, Mako Zone's a very
Yes.
iconic competitive Splatoon map. In both Splatoon 2 and 3. Oh, bits on Zinkfin. Very interesting choice. Osh going on E-Leader, which is a very interesting choice. Both.
Yeah, they've been playing some E-Leader in this tournament so far.
Yeah.
Just wanted to start off by saying this is losers bracket right now, seeing who's going to go next into grand finals. This is Casual Inc. versus Baby Cow LAN. Right now we're seeing this purple team. I believe this is Baby Cow LAN. Baby Cow LAN getting control here, getting control of the zone, pushing up a little bit, but
Cap popping missiles, nice. They managed to secure lead, but it's only by 1 point. And not to mention, it is very early on in the game, so it could be anyone's favor.
yes, definitely. But Baby Cow LAN does manage to get control of the zone once more. They are painting up. They're not really pushing forward right now. They don't really have control over the paint here on the other side. And now DJ Particle moving up, using that Booyah Bomb to get that zone for their team. We see this battle going on the left here. I believe it's Soda versus whoever's on this blaster right now. Ooh, they getting a Booyah Bomb. Let's go.
If I had to guess, I think that Booyah is micro because I know that he plays range a bit. Interesting to see him on edit, but Cat managing to shark up on Cow. Cow. Really good play from her. Just hoping to back up. Lila popping the bubble in zone. Good phone. Gets killed by Cat. All right, trans on trans violence. Cat rolling away, trying to play safe, painting for missiles. Tags 3 people, hopefully trying to see if she can push in with that. Manages to, between the Booyah Bomb and the thing, managed to stop zone.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of special usage from Casual Inc. Just they have a lot of weapons that are able to paint for themselves pretty well, so they're able to just keep getting specials online and using them to push forward. But as I say that, DJ Particle unfortunately gets taken out before they're able to use that Booyah Bomb. We see here, a lot of back and forth trades on the zone.
Yeah. Cat managing to get Lila again. Osh is just the only one left on E-Leader, hoping to try and survive so he can his teammates. Getting pushed up by Cat. Gets taken out by Cat because of the respawn Punisher. He has a extended respawn time. Cat taking 2 down before they go. Cow opting to shark by ledge. Actually gets the jump on hits. Pops strike.
I heard bits from the other room saying, "I knew it." Ooh, and that's a wipeout.
Soda on the Zipcaster opting to do really good. Really good plays. Lila popping bubble, hoping to.
Yeah, just keeping this ledge protected here. We see Lila moving up, using that blaster to cause a little chaos over here. We see Casual Link trying to get some paint on the ground, trying to move up, and they do. We see this Booyah Bomb coming from Micro Moo as they move forward, using that blaster to get some picks here. They are causing some damage. They do get taken down. However, we see Baby Cow moving up, trying to get paint on the zone. We see, what was it, Light Scream? Asha Light here with their E-Leader moving up, taking a pretty good position here, just being able to take control of zone.
Alright, gets the pick on Soda. Wait, they're on the same team. Oops, I take that back. I lied. DJ tries pinging up. Unfortunately, they managed to take the lead, which is a really good position. Not to mention their team is just like has just a bunch of like special. All their specials are just good at painting, like double Booyah to help go for zone. Just as I say that, 2 go down. Zinkfin to help paint up for.
Ooh, that was a good pick.
Good pick on Lila.
Yeah, Micromoot using that Booyah, just trying to get control of the zone. Ooh, Casual Inc. is going to have to paint it in the next few seconds, but no, they are not able to do that. This first one goes to Baby Cow LAN.
Very good play from both people. Casual Inc. trying to. I'm tripping over my words.
No, they so almost had that.
Yeah,
they had control for so long.
Yeah, this is it's really great because they're actually because their sense of I feel like from a lot of people, their sense of awareness is because this is kind of a strange thing, but I don't think it's that strange, but something I noticed a lot of people do is they compare like Splatoon, it has a lot of terms that they used a lot in fighting games, especially with stuff like neutral and advantage and disadvantage. You have to know when to play out. Like if you're disadvantaged, you have like 2 or 3 people down. You're one of the only ones left alive, and you have to just make sure to be a good anchor and hopefully try and survive. In 5 advantage state, you want to make sure get them in the corner and pressure them as much as you can. Unless you and usually wall breaks unless you're fighting Happy Chaos. In that case, all right. No.
No, that's all stuff I had to learn when I started getting into competitive Splatoon, because some people like you come from different gaming communities where they already know all that stuff. It's already like ingrained in their brain. But then I'm playing the Splatoon game and I just want to paint. I just want to get to the zone, and I'm not really paying attention to all the states of the game. But that's very important if you want to end up winning the match.
Yeah. Another thing is that I'm tripping over my words. Oops.
Yeah, you're good.
But the thing is that, ironically enough, I actually got into fighting games after I got into Splatoon, and then and I've noticed a lot, and then that's why I noticed people. It's like, hey, I know those terms. Those are from.
These are familiar to me.
Hey, these are no. Yes, I do dabble in the guilty gears and the fighting of streets. Yes. Yes.
That's cool. That's more than I can say.
Yeah. I honestly, completely kind of related, but I have been playing a bit of Street Fighter 6 recently. Akuma is such a fun character. Holy crap.
Cool. I don't know anything about Street Fighter.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You don't need to. All you need to know is funny green dash. That's all you really need
Funny
to know.
Green Dash. Okay.
Yeah. Funny green dash.
I tried to get into Smash Ultimate once. It's hard. It's deceivingly hard because you think you know when you play with your friends and you're like the one among your friends that's pretty good, but then you go into a competitive area and you just like get thrashed.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, I don't know anything about this game actually.
Going to like especially like a more local like Splatoon, not Splatoon, a more local Smash tournament like ones in St. Cloud and Duluth especially are there. It's like it's far more casual because it's nice to have like people and they go like because it's like there it's like you go it's like you'll get your ass kicked, but then it's like people are like, hey, you want to play some friendlies or it's like and then they go and then it's just really nice. And it's nice to where people like I like it whenever people like look past, don't like judge someone purely based on their skill and just like like to take them for who they are, which is really nice. It's something that a lot of gaming communities can learn to take, you know.
Exactly.
All right, Undertow on Rainmaker Undertow. I thought we already played this, and then I remembered that it's actually
We did Tower on Undertow, I believe.
Tower Undertow.
Now, we are using the Ludi map list for all of this because we didn't want to think too hard about what maps we wanted to play this time around. And everybody who's playing Ludi this season is going to get some practice in this tournament. So how about that?
I really gotta. I should learn how to play Ludi.
What do you mean learn how to play Ludi?
Well, yes. Yes, I shall learn to play the leagues under the ink. But I really gotta I really want to try out low ink event like competitors.
Yeah, get a team going.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good people in the community, so I bet
Bits
people
poppin'.
would love to join the team with you.
Osh on the blue apples this time. I keep forgetting just how like diverse because there's time because I remember a while back what happened is that Lila I think it was Lila, but he had this idea to like, hey, let's do randomized teams, and that was like a pretty cool thing that we did. Soda getting 2, especially trapping bits with his own tent thanks to
Recycled Brella is such a choice.
Yeah, it's actually pretty. In all things considered, it's actually not that bad because especially on lands when Brella's shield is far more consistent. So I remember Tufa earlier today. He asked if he was allowed to go.
Ooh, that's a wipeout by the Rainmaker by Oshalite there. They were the last one up and they made it. They made it to that pedestal.
Yeah, amazing. Well, unfortunate for DJ. She tried to get the flank, but unfortunately didn't make it out in time. Osh trying to get the flank. Cat managing to snuff
Cat
out
just
the
like
Rainmaker.
slapped them with ink. Got him to stop.
Just nice. All right, trying to pressure with missiles. Nice. Just standing back, trying to apply pressure with the flicks. Unfortunately doesn't get the splashdown cancel in time. Lila gets picked off by the other blaster, S-Blast. Osh popping Reef Slider. I said this. I didn't finish my thought earlier, but like a thing that is that Osh has like a surprisingly deep amount of weapons that he plays, especially frontline weapons. Because I remember last time he played like there's like Wiper, there's Blue Apples. There's a bit of like weapons, but
yeah, I haven't seen Oshalite play a lot of frontline in this tournament so far. It's been mostly backline, mostly E leader.
yeah. E-liter, a bit of E-liter, Hydra. Those are the weapons that you typically place. Soda popping off with this recycle umbrella, not with the pink buff in the recent patch, and trying to get and the shield being far more consistent on land. Granted, it is on land mode. Granted, it is still a recycled shield, so it isn't really going to do that much. But a bad shield is better than no shield.
Exactly. All right, we're seeing Casual Ink with control of the Rainmaker now. There's people behind them. Oh dear! But with this vacuum, hopefully Cafe can get that Rainmaker in the pedestal, and they do. We see here on the right side now. It looks like Baby Cow Land. Yes, they have gotten control of the Rainmaker. They are able to paint up. They've got a lot of control of mid. That's two down on the side of Casual Ink.
They have a ton of paint down. Gets killed between the burst bomb. And
Ooh, Cafe's coming for them though.
This is actually, all things considered, this is actually a pretty decent. This is actually, the score is actually pretty good. They can have a chance to like make this comeback. Soda getting picked off by Bits tent. Bits in a V tent on ends up rolling in. DJ unfortunately tries pushing up a little far. Bits having back ready. A thing that I noticed is that like especially on like Rainmaker, Vac is actually really fun. Well, it's fun in my opinion. It's fun to use it in anything, but like in Rainmaker, it's like its true potential can like fully shine.
Definitely.
2 down on Casual Link. Soda's still respawning, so.
Yes, we're seeing Casual Ink with control of the Rainmaker now. They are on the right side. They are trying to push up. All 4 members of both teams are still up, though. They're going to need some kind of pick to get that momentum to move forward, and they're just not finding it. They're just surviving right here. We see the Reef Slide come out, gets a pick on Cat Faye. Ooh, looks like more going down here. We see Bits go down. We see Baby Cowland pushed up pretty far here. They're going to be able to take the Rainmaker pretty far up now.
Yeah, this is a really good position, and especially something like this. Soda managed to trade with Cat. The thing is that especially with especially that being a QR trade, he gets more value off that compared to someone like Cat. Cat respawning, trying to make the most out of this. Just pushing back, just trying to. This is a very. I said that this was pretty good, but unfortunately it's not that. Lila on the flank.
Oh no.
Trades with Bits, but.
Yeah, that flank made it so the overtime wasn't going to happen. So this one definitely goes to Baby Cowland.
Yeah. Someone in Twitch chat before it went said the team comms are in absolute chaos right now. And yeah, I remember once someone saying that Osh had like a I can't remember. I think Lila said that he said that Osh's laugh sounded like reminded him of Papyrus. So from Undertale, which I can see it. He does kind of seem like that, you know.
All right, I believe the next is going to be grand finals actually, because this is the best of 3. So this one goes to Baby Cowland, and they'll be facing Team Huh.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually a little nervous because I'm the one who's playing in Team Huh.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I guess we gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Now, all right. That has been Cheesy. Signing
Thank
off.
you. Bye.
Have a nice night.
The problem is our car's been parked out there for over 4 hours now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hello everyone. We are live, back with the grand finals. We got our final top 2. Is a rematch between Baby Cowland and Huh.
Huh?
Huh. Exactly.
Huh.
I just read the script. I don't make this stuff up.
Yeah.
How are you today, DJ?
I'm doing well. Except I think my car's been out there for more than 4 hours now, but then again, wait a minute. Do we have to
Is very like, so I use the Minneapolis app, and it's just like it won't let you extend it until it finishes off the max time for like the 4 hours.
Well, see that's the thing. My partner has a placard, a disabled placard. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, yeah,
okay.
so we don't pay, but it's still a 4-hour limit.
Gotcha.
And I just want to know how much they're policing that.
Well, so far, like, there's been a couple of times where like I'll forget to like reload the regular meter, and so far I haven't had any tickets or nothing. So I think it's a college town. They expect like they're not too watching too carefully for that. If it's overnight, maybe, but.
Oh yeah. All right then. All right. So all right. So which team is which now? I think is the top. Yeah, Huh must be the top because Cow's on the other team.
Yes. We have Huh on Alpha and then Baby Callan on Bravo. Hopping into this first match, and I think it's gonna be Clams on Umami.
Ooh, it's your mama ruins.
This is interesting because I know that Huh. Yeah, there we go. Like they've been pretty like.
Oh, Huh's Team Miku.
Team Miko.
Yeah, because it's teal.
Oh yes. I can't wait for the Miku collab for Splatoon.
Oh God. Oh, God. I hope so.
But I was gonna say, like, so far, like, Huh been like incredibly flexible with the comp. I don't think I've seen too many like repeats for them. Like we see the ballpoint coming back in, as well as like that Neo machine. But I know they're rocking the edit for a lot of their matches.
Yeah, I know. Huh kind of shut our team out. Casual linked.
Yeah, just the Splatling just has such a dominant force on the map when they're not contested, and I think like with the ballpoint versus the edit, like the ballpoint even more so.
All right, what do we have? They've already got the clams. They've already got the clams. They just need to put them together.
They got the clams. They're a couple short right now, and I think with Soda Chip just bearing down on them is going to be.
Someone got rid of it. Oh, they have a power clam.
There we go. Ready to rock
Huz
and
got
roll.
the power clam.
But it's nice splat. I was like with Soda Chip with that Kraken, like they.
Oh my God! I think they have two, or they're about to. Oh. Oh God!
They threw somebody at the power clam when they had the clams. Now they have no clams. But that's going to be a lot of space for Huh here, and with a nice splat on the edit right there. But I know with Soda Chip's Kraken, they took a lot of space back, but as soon as they went down, they gave up a lot of that space. So just looking for an opening. They're looking for some way into the basket. And I think that Booyah Bomb might be that ticket in.
And and indeed it is.
Oh, nice cleanup.
It was a they got wiped out, but not without getting the clams in the basket.
Yeah, they broke that clam open, but then just the nice cleanup from Baby Callan to make sure they didn't have any follow-up here. They are setting up for their own, but they lost. They just made that, literally just made that power clam.
Well, they say they've got. I was just gonna say they've got another one.
That is true.
Question is, can they get it over there?
And that is the question of the day. We do see that Zuka on line 4, Huh. So it's just, never mind. They're taking down 2 members down, and Strike's ready to go. Oh, the Strikes are coming in, trying to find the ballpoint, but they live. The ballpoint lives. Here's the basket.
Baby Cow is on the board.
Oh, here comes another power clam. Here's the second power clam.
Baby Cow is in the lead.
Nice double power clam right there, bringing it up to 60. A nice 20-point lead, and sitting pretty here with 2 points. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
In regulation, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. But here we go. Huh, they were getting a lot of that space here, just trying to get that control up top. And with 2 members down, the Booyah Bomb is going to open it up once again for them to get into the power clam.
And Huz back in the lead, and they got a lot of single clams in there.
And they have Tufa just sitting up
there. And they're still going. Are they still going?
Maybe. Here comes
Hilda. Yep. They
nice.
They got another power clam coming.
But the jump was...
but it...
No one was alive to get the jumps in, but still, getting it down to 37...
And
exactly
they lost it. No, they got it. No, someone picked it up at the last second. Someone picked it up at the last second.
Just really juggling those clams, but no, the ballpoint getting taken down here, and here comes the
Kraken.
Oh my goodness, a nice jump.
And the baby's back in the lead.
Dang.
Baby Cow back in the lead.
I'm gonna say Kraken cheese is no more.
Oh God.
Oh, but that is going to be 2 down. Getting down to 16, so...
if Baby Cow can pull this off, it will be quite an upset here at TwinSquiddies.
And there's just a minute left. All they got to do is really maintain a lot of space. They just got to keep Huh out. Oh, but a nice splat onto Soda Chip. Ooh, and 2 members down, but they did use the Booyah pretty early here, and they don't have a power clam. Well, actually, they don't need one now.
They don't need one now. They just took the babies out.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Not quite the lead just yet. They do have 2 members down. Oh,
And they're back.
There we go.
Huz back in the lead.
Oh, if they had stayed up there. 3 clams literally just spawned on their dome here, but getting down to 13 is just a clam.
Oh, here comes another
difference.
power clam from and splatted by Wall. No, actually splatted by the 96. I honestly thought he got splatted by the splash wall.
Me too. But I think like if they had been able to get that power clam, that would have been game right there. But that means that Baby Callan, they have another chance here. They need at least
here comes
a
the
couple
Kraken.
power clams in to get the lead back, but they have a chance. Here comes the overtime. Kraken gets the blaster. But they don't. Here we go. There's the power clam. But they just need to get the space back.
All right, overtime's half over already. They got to get that power clam over.
Mm-hmm.
They got 2. They have 2 power clams.
Here comes the strikes. They gotta go. No, it's
There's-
too late.
Oh man!
We can see the ball
Oh,
spinning
man.
right on the basket, but just
But
couldn't
cool.
break it.
Well, to quote Maxwell Smart, missed it by that much.
So that's going to be 1 up for here. And it is going to be best of 5 in these grand finals, so still plenty of opportunity for Baby Callan to make a comeback here, but still sitting with 1 up, at least in a really good position. It makes you feel good.
Yeah, but with the way that Hun's been playing for most of this tournament, makes you wonder if that could have been Baby Cow's only chance. Clam Blitz tends to throw everything into chaos. So.
Oh, for sure. We are going to be stabilizing a bit because we have zones on Ramen coming up next, and so zones tends to be kind of more that like less of that chaos. It's more like a smooth game state. You want, especially for Ramen, because a lot of times for some of the zones maps, it's very hard to kind of break back in because of how narrow it is. But with Ramen, you got a lot more avenues to get to it.
Oh yeah, yeah. When they design Robo Ramen, I mean, Robo Ramen is a what's the word I'm looking for? Oh God. God, what's what I'm looking for? Where you try to take a back way in.
Oh, flank?
Flank. That's
There
it.
we go.
It's a flanker's dream.
Yes.
Robo Ramen is a flanker's dream.
And I think like so Makamart being the other popular zones map, also a very balanced kind of map. It is not as tightly close quarters because you still have a lot of spaces to maneuver, a lot of places to hide. But with Ramen, there's still a lot of open areas you have to navigate. You don't have to worry quite as much for the little carp and sharking in the corner.
Yeah. Oh.
And both teams are locking in. I think it was interesting because again they brought in the ballpoint for that last one, and I think like I don't know if that was a Clams pick because I can't. I'm trying to recall like when they popped in the ballpoint last time, and I think it was for Clan Split. So we'll see if we're going to be seeing the return. Oh, okay. So we got the edit, like I was about to say, but we also have the bow coming in.
Ooh. All right. Yeah. Oh, the same colors as the same colors as last game.
Oh no, I think they're swapped. I think right now the colors swap. It's still a different cyan, I think this time. Maybe.
Oh yeah, cow. Yeah, Baby Cow is Team Miku. No, Baby Cow is not Team Miku.
I can't even tell anymore. But we are going to be seeing Team Miku, aka taking control of
Oh,
his zone.
great place to put a sprinkler. right in the middle of that. And I don't think you can do that in Turf War, can you? Is that thing in the middle there in Turf War?
I think it's still there. It's just a matter of is there any obstacles to be able to get up high enough to put it there? Because I know with, especially for zones, you get that nice wall you can set up on it. It gives you just enough reach to reach it.
Yeah.
Oh
Because
gosh.
I main the gold arrow spray
And that's got sprinkler too.
Yeah, it's got sprinkler and you see in Splatoon 2 I main the bronze arrow spray which had Booyah Bomb and Burst Bomb. But
Classic combo.
but when But when Splatoon 3, when the Gold Arrow Spray came with Booyah Bomb and Sprinkler, I'm like, well, I think I could use Sprinkler. And ever since then, I've been trying to find creative places to put the Sprinkler.
I think just like because Pencil has been literally in the meta for ages, like people have found like all the fantastic sprinkler spots, and it seems like the general trend is if you can put it higher than the short range people can reach it, it's a good sprinkler spot. Ooh, but we see that Baby Callan has control.
Not for long though.
2 members down, and they're going to be flopping the zone right back into Huz's favor.
Oh yeah.
Nice wipeout right there from Tufa.
Oh, are they going for the spawn camp? Are they going for the spawn camp?
Yeah, that's the thing you have to watch out for, because not quite as bad as Barnacle, but with Ramen, like this choke point right here at this corner is like, you have to use a lot of resources to break back out. But here we go, Lila with a nice flank right there, going to be taking him from the left.
Oh yeah, I've said before, Robo Ramen is a flanker's dream.
Mm-hmm. And the Kraken, going to take out the Booyah
It's
Bomb.
one of the best maps in the game.
Is definitely one of my personal favorites. Ooh, but nice.
And definitely one of the best new maps for Splatoon 3 as well.
Absolutely.
It's like, it's just Tetris Block, and then comes the second half of the development cycle, and we got Robo Ramen, we got La Maria Hub, we got, we got, we got Crab Leg, we got, and it's just like suddenly they took a level in stage design,
They were able to rescue their creative team from side order.
Oh yeah.
Well, right now, like Baby Callan, like they still don't have the lead just yet, but they're doing a heck of a job of clearing out Hub right here. Going to be flipping it back in their control with the nice 2 down right there. And I think Soda Chip doing a just fantastic job of just skirmishing them between the Kraken and that wall. Just like
Here
so
come the
much
chumps.
Chumps are going to be contesting the zone. Booyah Bomb from
yeah.
Ocean Light going to be response. And here comes that Kraken. Just going to be trying to chase them down. But then with a flank going to flip the zone back in Huz's favor. I think just taking out the Hydra there, just like you lose a lot of that long-range pressure. Speaking of long-range pressure, a nice Booyah Bomb going to be taking out Soda Chip. And so just a firm control, chipping through their penalty. Huz going to be going through the points.
Huz definitely going for the spawn camp now, but like I said, flanker's dream. It's not easy to spawn camp this map.
But they're just 10 points away. The Splash Zone's going to come out, try to contest the zone, but no, 2 members down. Booyah Bomb is going to... let's go.
Big penalty on Huz. Now here come the chumps, bringing it back into their control.
I think the Booyah Bomb just saved the game for Baby Callan right there, able to finish the cap on that zone.
And they did.
Ed is going to be going down. Soda Chip trying to find one more. Just not quite able to cap the zone on their own. Not enough pain from that 96 here. But they're going to certainly try to keep as much space as possible to get their team back in.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, all members are marked here, but no splash just yet.
Oh, 27 ticks left.
Oh, it's getting dicey here.
Oh, they can't remove it from their control.
They can't get it. That sprinkler's working
9,
overtime.
8, 7. Oh, 6, 5, 4. Oh, God.
Man. I really think that was due to the sprinkler. We saw Soda trying to take it out right at the end, but just too much paint was dropping down. Just even without the members of HUD there, just Baby Callan could not cap the zone in time, and then the chumps just kind of sealed the deal for them.
Oh, yeah.
But that's going to put HUD at match point for our grand finals here. And I think Baby Callan, they're going to have to take the next 3 games to bring it to a bracket reset here. So it's going to be a bit of a reverse sweep in store if they're able to pull it off.
If they can pull it off.
If they can pull it off. Oh my goodness. See, you never want to see Rainmaker as the match point just because, like, you think about Clan Blitz being chaotic. Rainmaker's a whole nother level of chaos.
Yeah, but on the other hand, Rainmaker is also one of the classic rank modes, too.
That's true.
Going all the way back to Splatoon 1. Even if they did change the way the Rainmaker worked in Splatoon 2.
That is also true. And I think it had the most kind of development cycle, more so than Clan Blitz. I think so. They're being able to kind of workshop it a bit more. And I think it's definitely in a more comfortable place than it was back in Splatoon 1 and 2. But still, You especially for Scorch Gorge, getting that early lead is so huge.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Yeah, especially in Scorch Gorge. Because Scorch Gorge, I believe, is one of the maps that have 2 paths.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now we even saw like it was actually I think it was these 2 teams that playing on Rainmaker Scorch. We saw that whenever their first push, there was a bit of miscommunication. We saw the edit go left, but then drop right, and then the Rainmaker went left and then got taken down immediately. So it's like there is the multiple paths, but you got to communicate where are you going, and then the rest of the team can follow up with you. And it just makes it's very difficult to kind of take that left route.
Oh, in the Twitch chat there, the shaded one, mad on the mic, chose the right time to tune back in.
Hey, oh.
I've known Mad for years.
Oh, it's been ages.
Before I started streaming, Zen Zacred's channel. Yeah.
Bro.
Whatever happened to him?
I don't.
Doesn't do much anymore.
Yeah, he went on the Monster Hunter streak, but I think just like life caught up and was not had as much time for streaming. But yeah, that was what got me into Twitch in the first place, which is tuning into the Zen Sacred.
Oh, same here. I saw. Well, Zen Sacred. Well, Zen Sacred is just one of many. But I just saw so much, all the fun that y'all were having streaming, and I figure, I want a piece of that fun.
Exactly.
And now I've been a VTuber for 3 years.
Let's go.
Yeah, so those of you watching, you're getting a rare human look at me.
The face behind the face. Oh, but we saw the pop get here, but neither team has been able to pick it up so far. This is like the most chaos you see is right at the beginning of the match when both teams are just trying to find that foothold. Oh, we see Tufa duking it out with the Hydra in the bubble here and does get the upper hand, but Soulship going to clean it up.
Right. Yeah, the thing is right now only Huz on the board. And they're about to pop it back again.
And I don't think anybody's there to contest the checkpoint. No,
never
mind.
Never mind that hydrant.
And this was like, okay, so this was like, it was this matchup. These 2 teams facing off on Scorch Rainmaker, and that Hydra came in so clutch. Last one up, able to just completely shut down the push from Huh. We'll see if they're able to pull off again, but so far they're denying them that checkpoint.
Well, yeah, there's a reason why someone from my community calls that weapon the sexy hydrant.
Sexy indeed. Oh, the buoy bomb's going to be yeeted all the way over there. Not able to find the splat, but is going to clear some space for Baby Callin to break back in.
Right now, Baby Cow isn't even on the scoreboard yet, but that could change very shortly.
Absolutely. They're looking for it. They're looking for that opening. They do have the Zuka on hand. They are going to pop it on the crab. Not quite able to get the crab, but they do survive.
Well, they got the crab. They
did break the crab. They didn't get the rider.
Yeah.
Oh, but that bow is such a menace as well. Just the arc that they're able to do is like you don't know where they are, but they can get you.
Oh, they're on the scoreboard. Baby Cow got on the scoreboard.
Lila trying to take that left side.
Yeah, you really got to be careful with that bow. There's someone else. Well, you know Starkole, right?
Yeah.
Starkole, yeah. Well, what does he say? Respect the bow.
Respect the bow.
Respect the bow.
Exactly. They have quite a bit of range, and they can get you from places you don't even know existed. Ooh, speaking of, though, Edit coming in from the side, flanking out, takes out Oshalight on the Hydra. Nice splat right there. And with the pop in their favor, it is just Soda-Ship on the defense. We're going to see if they are going to pop the bubble. They're going to stop the push. I think that was such a clutch bubble right there because it's just denying them that space. They do get past the checkpoint, getting a nice 57 right there, but it's hotly contested right now.
Oh, the Dabo there with the decapitator.
Nice melee. Coming in for another one.
Oh, and another one.
Soda-Ship really clearing things out, setting up a nice push for them. And here comes another bubble. If they're able to get the Rainmaker up there, that's going to be such a huge opening for them. The Toxic Mist is going to slow them down a bit, but the Booyah Bomb is going to clear out the bow just enough for them to potentially get that. Nope. Never mind.
They didn't. Oh, God. They did not get it.
Stopped just at the base of the pedestal, and with the crab online there, they just weren't able to keep that space anymore. So Huh going to clear a lot and going to put some pink ground or some pink paint on the ground. But with the dualies down, that's going to be their frontline aggressor kind of out of commission for the time being.
Pink ink.
Pink ink. There
Pink
we
ink.
go.
Yes. This is not paint. This is squid ink and octopus ink. Because you got Woomies and Vimos.
Oh, but here we go. It's kind of at a reset right now. Both teams just really looking for that space. The Booyah Bomb and Soda Chip's coming in from behind with the bubbler.
Oh, they're
Helichase.
going for the alternate way, and they take the checkpoint.
Soda Chip doing a good job once again, just opening things up. But the bubble from the recycle is going to slow things down. But with 3 members down, it is just the duelies remaining. Oceanlight might be able to get the lead, and they do bring it down to 49.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Baby cow.
Oh, splashdown right here. Potentially finding one. No, not quite able to find one. But still, with Lila coming in from behind, that is a menace, just diverting that attention for HUD. Like, with 30 seconds left, they just have their pressure in right there. Oh, once again.
Oh, this could... Oh, wow.
Just the Hydra.
This could prevent the sweep. We'll see. 15 seconds left in regulation.
Crab is online here, but like you said, just 10 seconds remaining, and they haven't. They do pick up the Rainmaker here.
They picked up the Rainmaker, but now they gotta get past
Oh,
49.
no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
They have to pop it here, or this could be... That's game.
Oh, that's game, and it is not a sweep for
That's right. Baby Callan taking game 1, starting off that
Game 2.
reverse sweep. Yes. Yes, but that was their first victory.
Oh.
Yes, that was their...
Game
first
3,
point.
actually. They took game 3.
Yes.
It was their first win.
Yes, game 3, first point for Baby
Yeah.
Callan here.
But now Baby Cow has to win 2 more, and then 3 more after that.
Oh, yeah.
to win the tournament.
So it is a bit of an uphill battle, but like they have been toe to toe with HUD today. Just like they gotta find their flow. They gotta find their opening to kind of get that upper hand here.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna be tower control, Malcolm Mart. Interesting. I know. So it was a different map last time, but tower control last time we didn't even see the first checkpoint get taken out.
Dr. Pika says, "I can assure you, you've most likely known IMAD longer than me." Yeah, since 2017.
I'll say, like, I think, like, I met you, like, right at the beginning of, like, my comp career. So, or even Twitch.
Yeah.
So, like, the Zen's community, like, that was where we met. And I think that was, like, everyone from that community probably knows me the longest. So, you of all people. And so it's just, all started there.
You know what's funny, though, with Team Lemon? If Dana hadn't gone to sleep, we would have had a group of 4 for Team Lemon. Was it Team Lemon?
Oh gosh,
I don't remember, was it?
that was back when like you would
It was Team Lemon where I had the almost 15-hour clean out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was when we'd wake up at like midnight for Splatfest.
Oh yeah.
Those were the days.
Oh yeah, those were the days. I'm glad they don't make you make a party of 4 anymore.
I think that was the biggest change they made. It was like it's all synced to internet time now. It's not different.
Halfway through Splatoon 2's development.
Ooh, but we're gonna see the return of that bow here. Still gonna be rocking that out, but no change. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're gonna be seeing the decap getting swapped for the nouveau.
Yeah, we got
stamper.
Huh in yellow. We got the cows in purple.
Yes, cows are in purple, and ooh, a nice 3 down. It is just the Hydra remaining. Oceanlight going to be trying to lock things down, but
Cows being the first ones on the board, but only by 2 points.
2 points, such a huge lead. Oh, but they're
Now only by 1 point. Oh my god.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so Oceanlight.
Okay, Huh has now taken the lead.
Yeah, Oceanlight had to back up there, unfortunately. Noah's not quite able to keep the space here, but so far all of...
Oh!
No, never mind. Baby Cow coming in from behind, taking out the Tower
yeah.
Rider. It is just the S-Blast remaining on the right side there, and they are hunting them down, trying to get that last 4th. But no, they're keeping space. They are stalling out Baby Callan, and so now, they were able to keep a lot of their paint because of that. So it's just once again kind of a reset here. We're trying to figure out who's going to get the first.
I'm actually surprised there's no snipers in this match.
That's true.
It's not like the. Oh,
That's
Baby Cow
huge.
just got wiped.
That Booyah Bomb just.
But I mean, we have
absolutely cleared them out.
two. We have 2 Splatlings and we have a bow. But But usually for tower control, you at least see one person with an E-leader, and I'm surprised I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, and it's like either or we even see the fire.
Oh, that's a. And now Ha got wiped out.
man.
This is the cow's chance to get some ground.
And Lila is looking for that ground right now. Splashdown's going to coming out. Are they able to get the splat? Nope, unfortunately not. It was a bit of a Hail Mary, but they were able to just kind of just stall them out, like just divert that attention. And then
The cows are still moving the tower.
They're still
I don't know
moving
how
the
much
tower.
longer they'll. I don't know how much longer they will be, but
they
got past the checkpoint. They're at 71.
Not quite to the lead. Is Soda Ship going to be able to get that lead? No, too much firepower. And with the Booyah Bomb, that's just going to seal that deal right there.
Oh yeah, but Baby Cow's still at full strength, so.
I think that was good. They were playing it patient. They didn't commit too fully to the tower, so now they're able to just kind of keep space in mid. But the nice shot from the bow, taking out Lila. So with Soda Ship and Lila down, that's going to be 2 from Baby Cowland, and the bow is just looking for that Hydra.
Ooh.
No, the Hydra says they are just going to get the upper hand there.
The Hydrant, the E-leader of Splatlands.
Oh, yes. With the Booyah Bomb.
Oh!
You know what? That could have gone either way. They were a little bit too confident there, I think.
A little too confident. Should have swam out.
Ooh, but the nice crab from Soda Ship going to get in that second one on the edit. And with Lila kind of leading the charge there with the splashdown, the rest of HUD is getting backed up to this corner here. They have the checkpoint. They just need to get the lead back, but just so much opposition from HUD right now. The Hydra in mid, that's a scary sight to behold. We do see the chumps coming out from HUD. It's going to get a bit of paint on the board, but again, it's just they're all grouped in this corner. They're not able to progress forward.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about HUD is they have a lot of range, but they don't have a lot of continuous firepower.
That's true.
The best continuous firepower they have is that bow, and the bow's got to take sniping position. Whereas the cows, they got the Splatana, they got the hero shot.
Yeah, like between the Hydra and the Splatana, just like they're able to take a lot of space in mid, and they're able to really push up a little bit further than it seems like the bow is willing to.
Well, what I'm saying is the hero shot and the Splatana have a lot of continuous fire.
Gotcha. Yeah. They don't have to sit and recharge.
Right. I mean, whereas the Splatana can charge, it doesn't have to.
Exactly. Ooh, but here we go. HUD back on the tower. Going to try to extend their lead by a single point.
They extend their lead by 1.
By 1. But we are down to 20 seconds.
20 seconds in regulation here.
And 2 members of Baby Cowland are down in the towers on their side of the map. Like, that's 3 members down. This is not looking good for them.
Oh.
They're gonna need one.
They need to take the tower in 5 seconds.
But there's a GG Booyah Bomb. There goes the Booyah Bomb. Ah, GG.
And there we go, GG's. They had to take it in 4, but HUD takes the championship.
That was match point.
So when is TwinSquiddies 7?
That is a good question. So TwinSquiddies 7 is going to be on April 12th, so in a couple weeks.
So Splatfest weekend.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's Springfest weekend.
Oh, then yes.
That means I'm not going to be able to be here.
Dang.
Yeah,
so we were coordinating with the Left Click staff just to figure out what's an open weekend we could come back, and it seemed like 12 was the best alternative.
You couldn't do the weekend after Easter, huh?
I suppose not.
Yeah, because that weekend is Splatfest weekend. It's also VGM Con weekend too.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not going to VGM Con this year, but I am going to Minicon, which is the weekend after.
Gotcha.
But yeah, TwinSquiddies 7 is VGM Con weekend, so.
Maybe a light crowd. We'll have to see. But yes, GG's to HUD for taking. They are the winners of TwinSquiddies number 6 this week, this month. Yes, but still, it was like that was a close one. Like there was several times where Baby Cowland, they got that checkpoint. Both teams were able to break through the checkpoint, but just like they couldn't get past that little hump right there.
Dr. Pika, I do know I'm at from the Splatoon 2 days.
Oh yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, I've been streaming since 2017. I've only been VTubing since 2022.
Mm-hmm. I want to say like, so I like right, but at the end of the Splatoon 1 was when I first got onto Twitch, and it was
Right.
like, but it was like I didn't become really that active until like Splatoon 2 came out.
Yeah.
So it's been a heck of a ride. I think I'm trying to remember when I first started streaming. I can't even remember, but it's been a fun
Yeah.
ride, and now
Oh,
we're
yeah.
here. Oh man, see back then if you told me that I was be helping out with my own Splatoon LAN, I would have called you crazy.